Morning everyone. Today I'm going to do another solo mission here in Seattle. Unfortunately, yesterday when I went out for lunch, I came back and someone had opened up my frame bag and stolen my bike tools. So I thought it'd be a good excuse to get some new tools and check in on some cool local shops. So let's get going. So definitely a bit of a bummer having those things stolen. You know, I should have known better. It's just kind of the realities of biking in the city. Fortunately, they didn't take anything really expensive or things that are hard to replace. They didn't check the other pocket, which actually had much better stuff. I'm gonna try to see if I can just replace a patch kit, get a new pair of Pedro's levers, and if they have it, some wolf tooth pliers, and a tubeless repair kit. I won't need it so much for this trip with Swift, but those things will be essential when I go out and do the Ochocos in like a week. So we'll see what we can find. So I think the two bike shops I'm gonna try to hit today are two really well-known shops that have been around in Seattle for a long time. One is Free Range, and the other is, I believe it's called Counterbalance or Counter Revolution Cycles. Both of them close to the Burke Gilman, so I'm just gonna hop on the trail, hopefully not get myself lost on the way over there, and we'll check them out. Got to say, Seattle is probably one of the most confusing places to ride a bike. And you can't trust a straight line because it might be just going up a wall. Like even with the GPS, I'm getting lost just because there's so many twists and turns. I love how this route like goes on this like alley-sized street. So I'm basically following the GPS route from the social ride. I have still no idea where I'm going. Oh my gosh. But it does connect to the Burke Gilman Trail, which I do know, so let's get there. So this is signed as like the East Campus bike route, so I guess it's a legit bike route. I mean, hats off to people that commute in Seattle like year-round. This place is a tough city to ride a bike in, I think. It's hilly, difficult to navigate if you're not from in here, so kudos to you guys. All right, we've made it to the first bike shop. Let's see if they're open. So just park the bike. This is how I found my frame bag after I came out for lunch the other day. Just open, stuff gone. I think my strategy from now on is just to leave it open so people can see there's nothing left to steal. Sad, but you know, reality. Sweet little adventure salsa here with a kid seat in the front. All right guys, so this is a Counterbalance, and they've got this awesome location right off the Burke Gilman, and they really cater to the utility cyclists. So they focus on really practical bikes that can carry things, wide tires, disc brakes, you know, appropriate gearing for the area. And we remember stopping by this shop like over a decade ago and was just blown away by their rack and bag selection. So if you're looking for, you know, racks or nice and supple tires, they've got them. They've got a couple tools I need, so I'm gonna pick those up. But definitely a pretty awesome shop if you're in Seattle and conveniently located. I mean, the Burke Gilman's right there. So they do a lot of service for commuters and people that really use their bike around town. They got All City, Salsa, I think I saw some Commotions. Who else do you guys carry?
Handful of Commotions,
yeah.
Surly Salsa, All City. We do independent fabrications if you're looking for something particularly fancy and exactly the bike you're looking for.
Right.
Jameis is sort of our bread and butter brand,
yeah.
with the emphasis on the sort of commuting, touring, gravel bikes really work very well for commuter bikes in this town.
Right.
But yeah, if you want to get somewhere with your stuff, stay dry, ride safely, deal with the bad pavement of Seattle, give us a shot. You may
Cool.
have what you're looking for.
Yeah, totally awesome shop. Lots of cool things here. Well, I'm gonna buy some tools and we'll hit the trail after. All right, thanks guys. Yeah. All right, so picked up a bunch of tools, a new mirror. Hopefully these won't get stolen this time. And I think we're on our way to the other bike shop, Free Range, which should be kind of just off the trail. I know the trail gets confusing. Hopefully we can find them. So the Burke Gilman, a pretty cool trail to have in town. A little confusing to navigate in places. Here we are, Free Range Cycles, definitely a cycling institution here in Seattle. So I'm here at Free Range Cycles. This is one of our favorite shops in Seattle. Definitely like a bike institution in town. And this is the new owner, Shauna.
Hey, how's it going?
So for those that haven't had the pleasure of coming into Free Range, just tell us about the shop.
So Free Range has been around since 1997. It was started by Kathleen Emery. The focus of the shop has always been quality steel bikes, getting people out on wider tires, adventuring. We currently do a lot with Surly, All City, Salsa, and the focus is getting people to work and then getting them the heck out on the weekends.
You guys have some interesting products, like a whole slew of little mini rando racks and dynamo lighting.
Yes.
So lots of bike nerdy stuff.
Lots of nerdy stuff, yeah.
And look!
All the Renee Hurst tires, lots of Yellow Orange products, basically anything you need to adventure and look good on your bike.
Yeah. So if you guys need any supple tires, they've got you covered. Sweet. Well, thanks for the tour.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys are in Seattle and want to nerd out on some cool bike stuff, definitely check out Free Range. Not too far off the Burke Gilman, just 2 blocks over, worth the visit. I'm gonna see if they have the rest of the tools I need that got stolen from my bike yesterday. All right, so Shauna was super rad. She asked me what I needed. I told her, one of the harder things to replace was a wolf tooth chain plier, and she gave me her own personal pair. Super awesome of her. Definitely a rad shop. You guys should stop by. We knew Kathleen, the previous owner. She was also super rad. It's awesome shop in general. I think I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour of Seattle bike shops. Kind of a bummer that it was because I got things stolen off the bike, but sometimes things work out and I get to make another video and share some cool shops I love in Seattle with you guys. Wish I could spend more time. I know that there are a bunch more shops I could visit, but it's just getting time crunch. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, keep the supple side down.